It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Colts and the Chiefs coming up next.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Kenny Moore with the pick. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go again with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Taylor goes up and over for the touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Back to the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. He'll take it from the 1. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Colts will take over. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And they steal it back on the return. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 21-zip already. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Taylor again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Pass play now. Hauled in by Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. The 30. The 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Kickoff taken at the 3. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. On first down, they'll run. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Taylor. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. 3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to the air here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10. A run here with Taylor. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Go to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Colts pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range.
Yellow.
One of the tight ends motioning right. First down throw, Mahomes. Connects with Wiley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pass complete to Mechie. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Forced out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. This is Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll try and throw it here. On target to his man Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They're going Taylor. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one finds Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On target to Downs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 2nd and 3 now. Now a run with Taylor. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Running it after the penalty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes...
Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they finally bring him down. It's a big gain and a new set of downs. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Setting up to pass. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Colts back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have leaned. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This game now resting on the attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Colts and the Bengals, and it's all up next.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. A week off to prepare. Now a playoff game in your building. It's that age-old question. What do you think? Rest versus rust?
You know, I think if you ask the coaches, Mike, they would kind of go back and forth, but it is no question. With players, they want that #1 seed, they want that bye, and they want to be sitting on their couch during the wild card round watching everybody else beat each other up. You factor in that rest. You factor in getting your legs back under you and getting some guys back, maybe who were out some previous weeks, and you're playing in front of your home crowd. That's every team's dream to start the season, and that's exactly what we got here.
The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team
this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game.
time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Buffalo. It's the Colts and the Bills, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Taking off. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Third down, 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one intercepted, and now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Now it's Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Down late. Try to get to the line quickly. Now, faking the give. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? They'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he will score! So it's a win here for the Bills as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC.